Well, hello, and welcome to The View, where anything can happen because we're all at home, like most of you. You know, today's one of those days I woke up this morning, I wanted to scream. I wanted to open my window and scream, and then I thought, ooh, but what if they send the cops? So I didn't. So, I don't know if you guys wake up like that, where you just want to open the window and just, rip your clothes off, stomp around naked, just something, And then I thought, well, yeah. And then the sirens will come and I'll be late for the show. So I didn't do it. But I wanted to. And, I think this is going to go on because as of this weekend, there's going to be probably 7 states that are not in some stage of reopening. But a lot of people don't seem to be ready to step outside yet, according to a survey. 40% say they plan to avoid public spaces as much as possible until long after everything is over. But I don't think you can actually do it like that. I mean, Joy, how long are you prepared to stay put?
I'm prepared. I think I'm going to have to stay put at least until November, when Trump is out of office, because he is not allowed. He's not putting the tests out there. Yesterday, you want to hear something? Yesterday, he said, let me read it. Quote unquote, by doing all this testing, we make ourselves look bad, unquote. The reason we're not getting all these testings, apparently, is because the numbers go up when you test people, and that makes him look bad. So this is the problem. And until everybody gets tested, or certainly people that I'm going to be visiting, or places that I'm going to go to, I am not leaving this house.
Okay. Well, does some of this fear come from the fact that the government keeps on moving the goalposts, Megan? Just when you think you know what you're supposed to do, then they move it out some more?
It's definitely like playing a game of whack-a-mole. I mean, again, I just go back to, we were told in the beginning, this is not more contagious than the flu. It's just like getting a flu. You can fly around anywhere you want. It's totally safe. Don't wear your masks. Donate them. It's absolutely ridiculous. All of that has been turned on its head. I can't leave my house without wearing a mask. Obviously, it's highly contagious, nothing like the flu. We can't travel anywhere. I can't go anywhere. The only thing I can do is leave my house once in a while to go for a walk privately. But I think when you talk about reopening, I think we have to think about this like post 9/11 in the sense that culture changed in every conceivable way after 9/11. I mean, no one would feel comfortable going through an airport without getting screened again. At least I know I wouldn't. And I think when we think about things like going to a movie theater, I know I'm not comfortable sitting next to someone in a seat that's just sitting right next to me. We'll probably have to social distance in theaters. And I think part of the problem is there's just so much misinformation flying around all the time. And it's hard to believe that the people in power have our best interest at mind, which is really heartbreaking for me to say to all of you, but I do feel that way. And I think for all of our safety, we kind of have to just wait and bear it and listen to doctors and listen to specialists. But this is going to be a long time coming till we get back to any semblance of normal, unfortunately, because I know this is very hard for the entire swath of our population.
Yeah. Well, 16% of people surveyed said they're not sure if they'll ever feel comfortable going out in public after all this. And the question, I guess, is can we really go back to what it was? Sonny?
I don't think so. I think things are forever going to change. Like Megan mentioned, our airport habits have changed. I mean, you go, and if you don't have TSA pre-check, you take your shoes off. And I think you don't go with water bottles through the airport, through the scanners. I think things are going to change like that. Like, I personally am not shaking hands anymore. That's over for me. No need to shake hands.
Yeah.
When I travel, when I get to travel again, I'm going to wear a mask on an airplane. All that recirculated air, I think it's over, for people not traveling on airplanes without a mask. I'm thinking about, the middle seats on airplanes. Who's going to sit in a middle seat anymore? Or who's going to want to sit next to somebody in a middle seat? I don't think that's going to happen any longer. Movie theaters. Broadway. I think all of that has to change. Restaurants, bars. beaches.
Yeah.
Everything's changing.
In any case, we're going to go and come right back with Senator Cory Booker. And since Mother's Day is this Sunday, throughout the show, we want to salute the essential workers and first responders who are moms on the front line. We'll be right back.